Hey, Steve Zonardi here with Treviso Realty. Just a real quick update on the current market. We're at 27,498 units in Southwest Florida with 382 selling. So we're just up about 300 units since last week, and sales have gone up just around 40 sales from the week prior. Bring it down to Estero, we're at 1,046 units, so we just gained like 13 units, and sales stayed status quo at 22. Last week was 25, so very similar. What we did is I did an absorption rate on new construction in Estero, just kind of break it down, because I've been mentioning that we don't have like a ton of communities that are getting built. I mean, we got Verdana Village, which we're going to phase 2 currently right now, which will open up a ton of lots. Also River Creek, which is, I would imagine, near completion. It was a small project. It's around 500 houses, maybe 100 left, 150. I'd have to check in. The Esplanade is on Lico, which is basically Fort Myers, so it wouldn't be considered a sterile. Other than that, there's really no new construction. I mean, there's the Milan Villas off of Williams and Three Oaks. But other than that, that is for new construction. So currently right now, if we did the absorption rate, we are at 2.88 months of inventory. So we only have 35 new and pre-con houses available on MLS. Clearly, I mean, if you check in with the builders, they're doing this smartly. Clearly, they're not going to upload everything and then oversaturate the market. Then it's eating itself. So we had 73 sales in the last 6 months and 35 current listings on the market as per new construction. So if you kind of break that down, that gives you 2.88 months of inventory or absorption rate. So it'll take 3 months basically to kind of eat what it currently has on the market. So it's basically 34.76% of the inventory is getting sold per month, which is actually quite good, to be honest, because the resale section of it, and it's all through Southwest Florida, the inventory rate is quite high, and the absorption is quite high also. And remember, like 24 was a pretty good year coming off into beginning, then it kind of had a status quo, then it picked up a bit at the end, and now, fast forward to 2025, where it is status quo currently right now with a lot of resale listings. On a positive note, our governor wants to eliminate property taxes. And I think this is a good idea. Well, not eliminate it. I don't think he's going to be able to eliminate it. I think what happens is that it's almost like you're going to go for, if you're building a building and you want, build 17 floors, you go for 25, because usually they'll settle on something less than you initially went in for. So what he's trying to do is he set up a bill to analyze the property tax situation, so kind of see if they can eliminate the property tax. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think it actually says right in here somewhere that it's not to, it says either eliminating property tax or to lower them. And I think that'd be a good concept, because right now, think about Florida pre-COVID, like everything's status quo, like $200,000 to $370,000 was an average sales price in the community. So I mean, rates, taxation rates were based on the sale of the property. We're always going to be status quo around the same. But now we have this big jump up where the average sales price is $707,000 in Estero specifically, from I think it was $370,000 back in 2019 prior to COVID. So we're getting massive property tax bills currently right now, which would be great if they could kind of lower it. I mean, up north, what they do is they do an assessment value. So assessment value is always less than the actual market value. So let's just say your market or the market value is $1 million for the home, but their assessment value is like $500,000-$600,000, and then they do the taxation at $500,000-$600,000, and then brings that down, so it's more sustainable for the future. Because to be honest, if these rates continue, property tax rates continue to go in this direction, it'll be unaffordable for all that have purchased, and the continuation. And what that do is will harm the real estate market. So it'd be good now to take a little bit of a haircut of the income that they're taking, the amount of money they've taken in through taxation, and then ultimately keep the market going, because that'll keep the property values up. Because if people start to feel a buzz and getting too expensive on property tax, you'll see that'll affect the real estate market as well. But that's very astute for our Governor Ron DeSantis to kind of follow into that, because he kind of sees it as a problem. You gotta love these new governments. They're such on it. They're on it, and this is an issue clearly. Insurance, they're correcting. They're onboarding new insurance agencies to have more competition to bring prices down. That's obviously for vehicles and even houses. What we're doing is when we sell houses, we don't sell them in flood areas. area, so we don't have anything to worry about a massive increase in insurance. This is why we always done that, because it's a safe investment. But that's pretty much it. If you have any questions regarding Southwest Florida real estate, please feel free to give us a call. We'd be happy to guide you through your next sale. Have a great day.